This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. This is AP Physics Homework 2.5, questions 3 and 4. It says, a child rides a toboggan down a hill that descends at an angle of 17.8 degrees to the horizontal. So here's my hill, and it descends at 17.8 degrees. So I know this is 17.8 degrees. Well, just to put that into my triangle, I know that opposite interior angles means that this is also 17.8 degrees. The hill is 19.1 meters long, so this is 19.1 meters is my displacement, and I know he's going from the top to the bottom. What is the horizontal component of the child's displacement? So I'm looking for this value. What is the vertical component of the child's displacement? I'm looking for this value. Now notice this one is pointing down, so that we'll get to that in a second. I know that my displacement in the x direction, so I'm just going to call that x, is going to be my total displacement times the cosine of theta. So x is going to be my displacement times the cosine of the angle. I know that my vertical is going to be the displacement times the sine of the angle. Now, why am I using DISP here? I'm using it because I didn't want to use x as my distance, because that would just mess things up. X is x cosine theta. So anyway, my displacement in the x direction is my total displacement times the cosine theta. So what is the horizontal component? Well, my x is going to be 19.1 meters times the cosine of 17.8 degrees. And that will give me my horizontal displacement. And that's to the right, so that's going to be positive, so I'm going to take that as a positive number. 19.1 cosine 17.8. Now it says, what is the vertical component of the child's displacement? Well, my y is going to be my 19.1 times the sine of 17.8 degrees. If I do 19.1 times the sine of 17.8 degrees, that's going to give me a number. But the key here is that's going down, so that's going to be negative. So make sure you enter that as a negative displacement, because his displacement is down and over. So I'm going to take my x as a positive, by my y, when I do 19.1 sine of 17.8, making sure my calculator's in degrees, this is going to be a negative number.